sat on the steps of the Met. This is the view from where I'm sat. Okay. Good morning. Do you know what people in New York love? Freaking beeping their horns. I've never heard so many horn beeps, and for so long as well. In the UK, definitely get horn beeps. Like if you go to London, definitely people beep their horn now and again, but it's sort of like a beep. Here, it's like a beep, like move the heck out of the way. Like people are angry. This is my view, because obviously you didn't see it yesterday. You can't really see it now. It's another building, fancy, fancy. I'm going to CVS to see if they have a plug converter, because I did forget to bring mine. I'm going to pardon me, and also see if I can pick up some makeup for Soph. Then I'm gonna head to Dunkin's, because we're gonna go and get some Dunkin's coffee, because I have never had a Dunkin's coffee before, and potentially some breakfast. See, this is my outfit. I have super simple top on, some little shorts, and then my Supergas, which I'm praying don't give me blisters. And then I have my backpack, which I'm taking. This backpack is absolutely genius. It's from Amazon. I'll have the link. I always have a little rape alarm on the side, which Nick made me pack. But this backpack opens from the back, so when it's on you like this, people can't get to the zip because it's sort of on your back, and I love this backpack. I'm off. Let's go and CVS. They do not have a plug converter. I'm ever so slightly stressed. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's beautiful out here. So I'm staying here, and I think I need to go down this way. I think Dunkin' is down here. I was really hoping to get a plug converter in CVS. The guy in there said to try 84th and Broadway. I don't know what that means, but I was really hoping to get one in there, because if I could get one in there, then for the rest of the day I could chill out. Whereas right now I feel a bit on edge because I can't charge any of my devices. I found Dunkin' Donuts. I basically asked what their most popular coffee was, and I got this. I think it's got caramel in it. I think it's a latte, it's hot, it's got sugar, it's got milk, and I actually like it. I'm so fussy with coffee. Like, there's just not many coffees that I like. This is good. I actually like it. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I was so expecting not to like that, but that is delicious. And then I got a maple, bacon, and syrup sandwich. This. And it looks amazing, and it tastes pretty good too. It's got egg, bacon, cheese, and maple syrup. And it's good. I'm just walking along with my donuts in the sunshine. It's beautiful. Everybody seems really cheery, and it just looks so like the movies, obviously. I'm loving it. So I'm heading up to 81st Street, and then I'm going to head along to Central Park, and that's where I'm going to start my walk. I've already set my walk, so I'm already counting my steps on my watch, and we're just going to see how many steps I can do in a day, if it's possible for me to maybe do a half marathon. I am the first to admit that I am not into architecture, but actually I'm enjoying all of these buildings, all of the little fire escapes. I realise it's not like famous architecture, like special, but it's beautiful. Just look at all of the houses, it's so beautiful. I'm loving every moment of this, and this is so unlike me. I think I'm getting old. I'm enjoying looking at buildings. This is not normal. Okay, so I've just walked this way because I asked a lovely lady to take a photo of me, which she did. And then I didn't want to, because I'd walked towards her down that way, I didn't want her to take a photo and then me walk the same way as her after walking past her in order to ask. So I just kept walking away, but I think where I need to go is left here. I'm pretty sure this is Central Park behind me, and I'm pretty sure the Metropolitan Museum is down here. So I might go and sit on the steps of the Met. I think that's right. The Theodore Roosevelt Park. See what I mean about the horns? They blooming love them. See? The horns! I think embarrassed Jazz is no more. There's a dog park area type thing back there, like a sand pit, and I thought it was a throughway. It was not, and so I was talking to the two people in front of me being like, oh, do I not go here through here? How do I lock this? Like talking. They both had headphones in, they didn't hear a word, and the other people in the park were all watching me talk nonsense to people who couldn't hear me. And I just smiled and walked away. I'm getting old, I'm getting over things, I'm having a great time, and also, I'm vlogging. Look, people walking past. I'm vlogging, I'm doing it. Maybe it's just, I think it's just because I'm in a foreign country though. I think if I was on my home turf, I don't know if I could do this. I think it's because I look obviously like a tourist that I feel people don't care because I'm a tourist, if that makes sense. Anyway, I went down there. I don't think that was the right way. So I'm now going to attempt this way. Bloomin' love a Dunkin's coffee, I do. Possibly because there's lots of sugar in there. I don't normally put sugar in my coffee, but also I tried having a coffee this morning in the hotel room and it was so vile. It was a Keurig decaf coffee and I was like, oh, I'll just try it. No, no. It was not acceptable. I'm going back on myself again. Listen, it all counts towards my steps for the day. I know they say New Yorkers are like angry and grumpy and kind of rude, but honestly, so far, my experience, everyone has been lovely. I just asked a guy where the Met was and he was like, walk with me for a second. He was like, so you walk down this way, he was like, and then you're going to take a right down at the end and take another right and it's just in front of you. And I was like, thanks. Just lovely guy. He was like, have a great day, ma'am. I was like, thanks so much. So I'm now walking back the way that I came. I think before I just didn't walk far enough. We're at 80. This is for trees, so I'm heading just further in.
So 80
okay.
First. You're staying on the west side?
I have no idea.
Yeah. But they're all over. So
they're all over, okay.
So that's another.
But I am miles away, it turns out. Okay, New Yorkers get a bad reputation, but they are lovely. This woman overheard me asking where the restrooms were and she came over, she was like, let me show you my app, like this is where everything is. And then just then, this woman walked past and went, be careful up there, so there's a bit of slippery floor. But everybody's lovely. So I think this is the road that my taxi came up last night. We'd been driving through like general New York streets for a while and then he came up this road and obviously it looks completely different to the streets of New York and I didn't realize that it was Central Park and I suddenly thought, he's taking me somewhere. I'm terrified and my internet wasn't working, like I couldn't use my phone and I was getting really panicked and then suddenly the maps came on and he was just driving through Central Park down this road. But honestly, for a moment I was like, I don't know where I am, but this is not New York City. It's just in the center where apparently it's freaking beautiful. I'm the least observant person. So when I watch things, sometimes I just don't pay attention. And so in my head, New York City is, and I know it is, but Manhattan is just big buildings and not much else. And I always thought Central Park, I have been to Central Park, but I always thought it was sort of just a big area of grass kind of with a few trees, but there's so much here. I was looking on a map this morning, there is so much here. It is absolutely beautiful and I think I'm allowed to walk down here. I mean there are other people walking so I'm hoping I'm allowed. I could be going the wrong way but it doesn't matter because I'm having a freaking great day. This is a tad bit ominous, not gonna lie to you. I'm looking around constantly. This is a bit scary. I think I've taken a wrong turn and I think it's too late to go back. But I'm under a bridge and I don't know where this goes. Also, put these shoes on yesterday. They don't even hurt. I haven't walked them in, I haven't broken them in. I have no blisters thus far. They are perfectly good and I'm so freaking happy. Get yourself a pair of Supergas because they're like the best city walking shoes, I think, that go with outfits and stuff. I'm just saying. Made it here. I can see the whole city and honestly everyone's being amazing. I'm just asking everyone to take photos basically. So I think I'm gonna try and walk further that way, and then I think I should get to the Met. I now have a map, which I'm very happy about. We'll just see where I can go from there. I mentioned briefly that I've been to Central Park before. I came years ago with my best friend and we walked into Central Park. Oh, I'm almost tripping. And I think we saw the batting field. I think it was a massive field, people were playing games. It could be that place. But I remember we saw that, and it was a beautiful sunny day. We were wearing shorts and like the tiniest of tees, and I think I actually just had a vest top on, and we were so like chilled and relaxed. Out of nowhere it started raining so hard, and every single person who obviously just is used to that maybe in New York, I don't know, but every single person just popped out their like anoraks and their umbrellas, covered themselves up, and we were drenched. And then it just suddenly stopped raining out of nowhere, and everybody just took off their coats and went back to how they were. Meanwhile, we were stood dripping. We were like, we don't know what to do with ourselves. And so that was the last time that we came to New York. And then we went and got a pedicure. And then as we left the pedicure place, it started raining again, and our feet got covered because we were wearing flip-flops, and the streets were suddenly full of rain and mud. And we were like, well, pedicure's ruined. But yeah, I'm really trying to get to the Met, and I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. I seem to be going in circles. I'd also really like to go to toilet. I'm thinking maybe this is the back of it. I could be wrong. What is this? There's so much to see. Look at this thing. Can you see that big tower thing? Let's have a look at this. Tick something else off the bucket list. Why not? P.S. from my little map, I'm pretty sure that thing over there is called the obelisk, or obelisk, who knows, and I'm pretty sure that is the Met. I just need to walk around so I can get to the front and sit on the Met steps. Okay, so I'm inside the Met. Now, this is a bit of a weird one, but I don't think I've ever been properly around an art museum before. Now, I don't really want to spend too long here, but I do feel like it's something I should check off my bucket list. I have a sticker, which I have to stick on me. There we go. Got a little sticker. And then I guess I go through, but I really would like to use the toilets first. Oh my gosh, thank goodness I found the freaking restrooms. I hate this. Why can you see through the door? I'm under it. It's very, very quiet in here. Just walk around the Met. It is really quite quiet in here, so I don't want to talk too loud. But I'm just having a wander. At the moment, it's a lot of Egyptian things. I'm a bit worried I'm going to get lost. I did pick up a map, but I buried it in my bag. So I'm just wandering. It's a lot of Egypt. It is a very, very warm day. I think I need to find myself a bottle of water, actually. Do you think maybe I should have got one in the Met? I think I might go get myself a bottle of water, and then I'm going to start heading down to... I don't know what's next on my list. I'll have to have a look on my phone. I'm going to go ahead and get myself a New York hot dog and a bottle of water from this place. There's like 3 in a row. I've just gone for around one. I don't know which one's best, but we're going to see what a New York hot dog's like. Sat on the steps of the Met. I'm feeling very, very gossipy right now, although I have come round to like the side, just so that I'm out of the way of everybody like taking photos and stuff. And I got myself an American hot dog that looks like this. I have no idea what this sauce is. It tastes kind of mustardy, but like kind of not at the same time. It's very good. I am very, very thirsty as well. So I did get myself an ice cold bottle of water. I feel like I'm gonna need a couple of those because it's such a hot day. But also, I'm gonna try and work out now where I'm off to next. So thank goodness for this freaking bottle of water. I swear to freaking whatever, the back of my kneecaps are sweating. Like, I'm so hot. I think it's probably roughly 30 degrees today. I'm in quite a bad way, actually. I'm gonna eat my hot dog. And then I'm heading down 5th Avenue. Just walk and see what happens.
I can't let you go, baby. I just wanna tell you that. No, 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 no. Yeah.
Okay, so I was meant to be walking down 5th Avenue, which is here, I believe, but a lot of it wasn't in the shade, so I decided to walk through Central Park. And as I've decided to film this, I'm now in direct sunlight. But I'm gonna walk down 5th Avenue, like parallel to it, but through Central Park, because a lot of it is shaded by trees like this, so I can sort of walk in the shade. You know how I said my shoes were not hurting me at all? Well, I'm coming up to 10,000 steps, I think, and now my toes are starting to hurt, just a teeny little bit. But I'm just coming up to a lake, and I'm wondering if this is the lake. A lady said that this is where people take their boats. I don't think it is, because I'm not seeing any boats. As in like little remote control boats. I'm not seeing any. I'm seeing lots of ducks. So maybe this isn't the right lake. Whenever we go on holiday, it's either like to the beach surfing or doing water sports or like going from site to site. I've never sort of just wandered, and I'm really, really enjoying it. It's so pretty. I just found Le Pan, I think it's Le Pan Quotidien. We have them in the UK, but the lady said that they had toilets here. I don't need one, but I feel like I should tick it off the list just in case I can't find one when I do need one. So maybe it's Le Pan Quotidien? I don't know, I honestly don't know, but I found the toilets. Just got my first little waft of weed. Yesterday when I was driving in on the taxi, oh, I feel like I didn't even tell you about the taxi ride, but when I was driving in on the taxi, it just smelled of weed, and I couldn't work out whether it was coming from the taxi or just the streets of New York, but it was like a constant weed smell. Or is marijuana? Do you know what? I don't know the names of my drugs, and that's a good thing, but I think marijuana is weed, and I think it's legal here. The fact that I haven't smelt it today makes me think maybe it was the taxi driver. Maybe he was high. I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. A little waft of it, and now it's gone again. And yeah, I forgot to tell you about the taxi ride in. I don't think I did anyway. So I came out of the airport. I asked a lady in the airport, and I did a little quick Google before I came, but like the yellow taxis are the safest ones, and I did ask the woman in the airport as well just to make sure, and she was like, yep, go out, take a left, get that taxi. So I got in the yellow taxi, and then I suddenly panicked because I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't take a photo of the number plate, and my internet wasn't working on my phone, so I had like his number, but I couldn't send it to Nick because my phone wasn't working, and I suddenly had a momentary panic of, oh my gosh, I've just got in a taxi and he's like blocked my signal and I don't know where he's going. And then, like I said earlier, he went down like through Central Park, and I thought, oh no, this is it. Like, major panic. Always good though, always fine. I overreacted, so I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just walking down 5th. It smells of weed quite strongly. It's a really not nice smell. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. It's 2 people. Wait, those. They are smoking some weed, and it freaking stinks.
All of my friends say, girl, you better take care, 'cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down I know I might be headed for teardrops, now that you got me started, I just can't stop.
2 things. Firstly, I don't know who I thought I was kidding by thinking that I could walk potentially a half marathon today. I think I've done like 3 miles, and it's been like 3 hours, which is an hour a mile. I don't think I'm walking 13 miles today. Second thing, I have yet to catch a taxi. I don't know how that's gonna go, but if I'm walking this far, like I've walked so far from my hotel, if I'm walking this far, I either have to walk back that same distance or get myself a taxi, and I don't know how I feel about the taxi situation. Like, I haven't done it and I'm a little bit nervous about it, and I don't know what to do.
No, no, 'cause I love you, baby.
I think that is what they call a Big Mac truck. Is that what Oh, who did that song? The WAP song. Who did that song? I think that's what it is. Also, to my right is Berg Door. Don't really want to go in, but at the same time, thought I'd show you Berg Door.
I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that I won't.
Harry Winston. I think this is where Blair's ring came from, wasn't it? Or something, I don't know, but this is Harry Winston, and I'm guessing Fifth Avenue is a lot of shops. I know there's Saks Fifth Avenue, I know that's the thing. I think I'm really, really bad at this. I am not a tour guide, I'm just walking.
I've been looking for love so true. When I was down and out, along came you. Though you might be a liar and a cheat too.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I've come into the Lego store. Oh my goodness. Wait a second. Wow. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh my goodness. This is all made of Lego. How adorable is this? Look at this. I think I found the Rockefeller Center. I could be wrong. This could be a random building, but I'm pretty sure this is the Rockefeller Center. If this isn't the Rockefeller Center, I look like an idiot.
Can't quit you now 'cause I love you. Yes, I do. I can't let you go, baby. I can't let you go, baby.
I think I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna try. It looks like this, and I'm gonna step inside. I'm going for it. I could get soaked. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna get soaked. I just know it. Oh my gosh. Wait, okay, is it gonna come up? My camera is getting wet. My camera is getting, okay. Oh no. Yeah, I had to put my camera away because honestly it was getting soaked, but I went inside there on my lonesome with my camera, and it was all fun and games. It was quite cooling. I actually did get soaked. My feet are wet. I don't think you can tell, but I'm now outside what I believe to be the Rockefeller Center. There it is up there, and I'm gonna pop in because I think they have a Sweetgreens, and I don't know what Sweetgreens is, but I've heard of it, and it sounds like a great place for some more lunch. Some more lunch. I already had a hot dog, but I'm hungry. I just had the loveliest guy show me the way to Sweetgreens, and he was like, oh, where are you from? I said, near London, the UK, and he was like, oh, this is so cute. Look at this. There's also a strong chance I'm gonna get copyrighted, but he was like, oh, I have friends there from Cumbria. I was like, oh, very north then. Look at this place, but also, what's this called? I'm guessing this is Sweetgreen. No idea what to expect, if I'm honest. Looked like a whole ton of food. It looked like so much food. So I'm gonna go to, where is it, Lady M, and get some crepes. Okay, I'm sat kind of perched in a hedge at the moment because I was trying to balance my phone to film me eat this. But I basically went into Sweetgreens, and it was like a build your own bowl situation, and there was a lot of food, a lot of choice. I felt a bit overwhelmed, so instead I went to Lady M, can you see that? And got myself a matcha tea crepe cake that looks like this. It looks like this. I got one of those. I just had a bite. It's interesting. It's like really good and really bad at the same time. I think the middle of it is really tasty, and all of the matcha on the top really isn't great. So I think for this one, I'm gonna miss the top bit and just eat the bottom half, because the bottom half tastes lovely and the matcha bit is just so strong. But this is lunch. So I'm now walking past the Rockefeller Center, and I believe I'm walking across to Broadway and then down to Times Square. That's what I'm aiming for. I feel like I'm getting close to Times Square. I wanted to look on Broadway for maybe a show to watch. And I'm not seeing... I can see Chicago down there and the Book of Mormon, but I think I want to watch Harry Potter if they've got any seats, but I don't know where it is. So that's something. I think I'm gonna keep going. It looks like there's more stuff down there. Do you know what? I'm a bit lost, I'm not gonna lie. I actually don't know where to look. Okay, this is clearly the place to go for photos. There's a woman here in a beautiful orange dress. Oh, he's down. And then this woman in a beautiful dress as well, he's back on. So this is clearly the place to get the photos. Welcome to Times Square. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's someone painting. There's a lot of photos being taken. I will say I'm definitely in the background of many a photo ruining it. What is this guy? Wait, where is he? What is this? This is Times Square. Wait, where does it say? Up there, it did say Times Square. It probably doesn't now, but hey ho. I have an easy target, I tell you. Somebody just took my photo without me asking, took my photo, and then came over to me, showed me a great photo of myself. Well, okay, it's not a great photo of myself, but it's a photo of myself in Times Square. Showed me the photo, and then was like, look at this, and I was like, yeah, that's great, I love it. And he was like, brilliant, £10. So £10 down. I don't know what happens to that photo if I say I don't want it though, it just goes in the bin. So I'm in what I believe is Times Square. There's not much to do, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of billboards, there's a lot of people, there's a lot to look at, but I don't really know what I'm doing here. I have a feeling, I think I might find somewhere to eat maybe. This guy's cool. Okay, there's the Lion King. So, wow, I'm meant to be crossing the road. Could do the Lion King, but I think I want to watch Harry Potter. Oh my gosh, I think I just found it. Wait a second. There's so many people. I need to get through. I need to get across. So I'm gonna go and see if they have any spaces and I can get a ticket. And I'm very excited about it. Harry Potter and a red phone box. Okay, tonight, 7 PM, I have a ticket. I have a ticket to watch a show on Broadway. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child on Broadway, 7 PM tonight. I will be there. Until then, I mean, it's currently, I think it's 4:30. So I'm going to, I said to come at 6:30, so I've got 2 hours. So I think I'm gonna find somewhere to eat some food and chill out until I get to watch Harry Potter on Broadway, and I'm so excited. And it's 3 hours long. 3 hours. So I'm gonna need to fill up on some food and actually maybe find a shop to buy a jumper. I don't know if it's gonna be cold in there. I got myself a hoodie, so I'm gonna put this on during Harry Potter, assuming that it's gonna be a little bit nippy in there. And then I've called Nick and spoken to him and let him know the situation. And when it's over, I'm gonna get someone to help me get a taxi home because I'm a little bit nervous. But right now, I think I'm gonna go and see if I can get a space in Taco Bell, have my dinner, and just chill there for a while. And then it should be time to go watch Harry Potter. Okay, so I've come into Taco Bell. I got myself a Mountain Dew Badger Blast, or Bappa, I don't know. It's freaking delicious. I'm pretty sure it tastes like Mountain Dew. It tastes really fresh, really sweet, really kind of, maybe artificial, but really freaking good. And then I also got myself a Crunchwrap Supreme, which is just delicious. That's gonna be my dinner. I kind of feel like I need something else, but I couldn't really find anywhere else to eat that looked really good, that I knew that I knew what was on the menu. So I've gone for this because I know that I like the Crunchwrap. It tastes freaking good. So I've gone for this. And then I'm just basically chilling here for a while and then heading off to Broadway. The only thing is I don't have Wi-Fi and I don't know how to find it. And I'd really, really like some. Okay, I have come in. I'm in a theatre on Broadway. I'm going to watch Harry Potter. I'm very excited about it. I literally know nothing about this. I don't know what to expect. There's merchandise. Do I want it? Yes, I do. I'm pretty much at the back of this thing because I was just like, give me the cheapest ticket. So I'm pretty much at the back, but it should be really good. Oh my gosh, they have chocolate creature. Oh, I feel like I need one of these and a chocolate frog. Do I need a chocolate frog? Probably not, but do I want to get one? Yes, that's okay. Okay, I popped in and I got a couple of Harry Potter treats, which I think I'm going to use in a different video that I haven't filmed yet. There's another video coming, so you might see those. Fingers crossed. I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder rather than looking at the, what's difficult, the lens, just because it's easier to see what I'm filming around me. I'm sat in the theatre. I have half an hour before the show starts, but basically my phone is not getting data, and it was. When I was in Taco Bell, it suddenly started working, and I was texting Nick a ton, and now it's stopped working again. I don't have any data, and it just makes me feel kind of, it makes me feel more on edge. Like when I've got data, I'm like, oh, I can just text Nick whenever, like it's absolutely fine, keep him updated with what I'm doing and the fact that I'm safe. Right now I don't have data, and it just puts me on edge, and I hate it. But I'm in the theatre. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to film anything when I'm in there. I will just give you an update afterwards, because I have no idea what to expect. I don't know anything about this whatsoever. I've heard about it being a show, but I actually don't know what the show is about, what the story is about. I don't know anything. So I will obviously update you afterwards, let you know how it goes. I'm going to watch my first ever Broadway show, and I'm so excited about it. And yeah, I will update you as and when I can. Where's my ticket gone? Crumbs. Okay, I found my ticket. So yeah, I'll update you afterwards. Probably it's 3 hours. I don't have my glasses with me. I'm wearing my contact lenses, which should be okay, but I'm not 100% sure about. And I may quickly buy another bottle of water before I go in. I got a mystery chocolate creature. Can you see that? I got a mystery chocolate creature, and I got a chocolate frog. And then I got some Bertie Bott's every flavoured bean. I don't know if you can see that. It is not focusing. Bertie Bott's every flavoured bean. So it is time to go in. I think I'm going to quickly go and get a bottle of water. This is the view from where I'm sat, and do you know what? It's not too bad whatsoever. Lots of leg room, much better than the UK. Look, I can actually reach the show in front of me nicely. This is where I'm sat. I am pretty close to the back, but I can see pretty well. My contacts are doing absolutely fine. And I think I'm going to enjoy this a lot. I just need to maybe make sure my phone's turned onto silent. In a bit of a pickle. Can't find a taxi. It's late and I cannot find a taxi, and I'm in the middle of New York, and I feel like I'm in a bit of a pickle. The woman initially said there'd be loads, and I can't find one, so I don't like it.
Cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down I know I might be headed for teardrops, now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, no. Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby.
Okay, I've popped out the taxi. I've come into CVS to grab a bit of makeup for Soph, and then also get myself something to eat because I'm still a little bit hungry. And this is obviously opposite my hotel. While I'm here, I'm gonna pick up some Milanos for Nicholas. Oh, he's gonna be so happy with me. I'm gonna take these back for Nick. What else can I get for him? Ooh, what else might he like? Oh my goodness, look at this Halloween candy. I'm gonna get a pack of bars, take that to the room, and that's what I will snack on if I get hungry.